Good afternoon. That's the River Mersey. I'm at Eastham Country Park and I met two guys who gave me their tickets, so I didn't have to pay to park. There's an hour left on it. It's very kind, isn't it? There are some nice people around there. It cost me a penny. I'm lucky like that. Just a little stroll. Yeah, really nice. See if we catch any boats. This is just Eastham is a clue. It's where the Manchester ship starts. It finishes in Salford in Manchester, which is up that way through Runcorn and Warrington, etc. There we go. So, or near Warrington. Somebody off on their holiday. I can't catch it now because it's in the branches above me. It's probably an EasyJet or a Ryanair plane from Liverpool John Lennon Airport. Just keep you informed. I should be flying from there. I did try from Manchester last time, and I think I will fly, because to get to Spain and there's various places you can fly from John Lennon Airport, and it's easier for me. And I'm looking after my footprint, you know, away for 2 months just on one return flight, instead of people flying away for two. I can't go for a day, not flying, maybe on a ferry to Amsterdam or Ireland, but I can't. I don't feel, I'll get restless. That's why I need a long break. I can't just go for a couple of days, because I don't like the actual process, and it's getting worse, isn't it? You know, going through the airports and stuff. Yeah, so, but this is nice. Look at that. Just a short drive, literally minutes away from where I am, and I'm here. There's the tap. I might stop there, but I might go to the cafe. There's a really nice cafe there, not far from the tap, for a coffee. Yeah. Got a busy list of things, haven't I? It's exciting. Well, I like that. I'm not here to prove anything or to compete with anybody. Let them get on with it. It's just lovely. Spring. It's just the awful months that you do have in the UK, you know, the really bad weather. But this is as good as anywhere. Early spring now. Yeah, that's the Mersey. Further over towards nearer to me is Ellesmere Port, and that's where the start of the Manchester Ship Canal. You can stand there and park up, and there's a ship from Madeira or something like that, literally yards away, hundreds of yards away from you. It's great, it really is. Yeah, there's a little stopping place here called something place or something. Anyway, you'll see it. Might walk down these little steps. Bit muddy here. And then half an hour's drive, I'm in North Wales in this forest. Again. Isn't that good? Just lovely. There's these floral things left here and memorials. Yeah. John Kenneth Fenwick and Joan Mabel Fenwick, a couple. A quiet place to sit and remember. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Sentimentality can be sugary and sickly, or it can be genuinely comforting. Yeah, that's nice. Roses, red roses. I wonder if it's somebody who's lost their sweetheart. Dr. Gary Mahoney. This is a place we love together. Every time I look at you. There you are, look at that. Oh, for her husband. Oh. Yeah. I think it's is it syrup or something? From strength comes great sweetness, and it's got some bees around a dead lion. Yeah, just think about it. Sickly, that one, isn't it? Look, it goes uphill there a bit. What shall I do? No, I've got to go to this spot. Oh, this has got a little cute thing in there. Oh, look. Look at that. Oh, God. You still live on in the hearts and minds of the loving family you left behind. Yeah. Yeah. There's a whole story there, isn't there? Happy Mother's Day thing. Well, what can you say? Look, see, just put this here. Nobody could take them, you know, they might think, oh look, let's put them there as well. So you never know what you're going to get on a walk. This is a thoughtful type of trip. With the hope of human kindness will prevail. I never noticed all this stuff, I really didn't. Loving family you left behind, so it's... There's the gate. Well, they are. Can I open this? My God! I can't lift it. Ah! Wow, that was... I will put this on the notes, what this place is. So this will be the feature, along with the memorial seats and stuff. No, it mustn't stumble and slip. It's easily done. I don't want my own memorial here. The stupid Phil killed himself here. I'm glad to get rid of him. He had an accident, nudge nudge. Yeah, so sad. There you are, look at that. See, isn't it lovely? Yeah, see over there? That's the start of the Manchester Ship Canal there. The locks are there. And then you go, like I say, past Ellesmere Port, the port as it's called. the boat museum, the National Narrowboat Museum. Well, all the boats are there. And of course the refineries, it's famous for that. That nasty fossil fuel. Yeah. I myself have got a small, it's only a 3-cylinder engine little car, but still I feel so guilty. Yeah. When you think of the corruption that's going on and the millions by our so-called leaders, you know, oh, you must feel guilty. Oh. So I need to get away. I can't, I'm followed by my own guilt. Oh, here's Frodsham, the wind turbines over there. Very nice walk around that area. Frodsham Moss. And beyond it is Frodsham and Helsby Hill. Yeah, I have to zoom in right. That's going to be a bit blurry because I've zoomed in. And there's the real, that's what it looks like before I zoom in. But this is fine if I just do put it to that. You can see there more refineries. They're lit up like a little fairyland, you know, at night. So when you got little toddlers in the car, you tell them the fairy queen lives there, you know. And like all kids, they believe what you tell them. Yeah. So isn't this nice? For you people with a hard, tough shell, you're melting, aren't you? You think, oh yeah, so sweet. This is sandstone here. You see that? Very famous Cheshire for sandstone. And that's a tree. Yeah. Make a documentary, you know. And here we have the remains of a tree. It's a money-making thing, isn't it, as well? I believe they do little tricks and that where you think you're actually in the jungle, and a lot of the time it's done in a studio, believe it or not. I'm sorry to, it's like discovering that there isn't a Santa, isn't it, really? Everything is created to manipulate and put a false, so anyway, yeah, I like that. Frodsham Moss and Ince Marsh, or Moss, is it? Marsh or Moss? Anyway, Ince and Frodsham wind turbines. Yeah. So I know all these areas. Over there you can't see it, not very clearly. There's John Lennon Airport and also Hale Lighthouse. Yeah. That's on the Liverpool side of the Mersey. That's the other across the water. Life goes on day after day. Sorry about that, I'm quoting. Let's get back up. I must do an industrial walk now. I like doing one of those as well. You know, steam belching out of pipes, and you know, the bloody size of them rivets, like, you know, the bloody Victorians, you know how to build these bloody things. That's a homage to Fred Dibner. Look at this bloody gate here, oh bloody hell. There you go. Jobs something or other. Jobs place, I don't know. It'll be on the video title. It'll be on YouTube. It's longer than a reel. You don't see them unless you're on my Facebook page. again. I can't see it because of all the branches. There it is, up there. There it is, it caught it there. That was very difficult to do that, but I did it. It was an easy jet. So I'll be going on a long break again over the winter. Next winter coming up. Probably go in November, or I don't know. I might change my mind completely. Oops, excuse me. Let's go out to Liverpool on a trip. I can take the bus and then I can have a few drinks. There's lots to see in Liverpool. I was born in Walton. Yeah. My mum was serving time at no, that was Walton Hospital, not the prison. And I lived in a place called Thornton near Crosby in my youth, when I was younger. See, they're all flying off. Must put a stop to that. It's another thing. It would be a bonus if a boat was making its way out or into the Manchester Ship Canal, but that's just for another time. Something else might happen. Could go back and I've been robbed. The police won't bother. So that's comforting to know, isn't it? Yeah, they got more important things to do. We won't go into all that, but yeah. Got to be careful. I've only got an hour left on that ticket that was given to me, exchanged. They've stopped doing that. Although you paid for that ticket, it's greedy to take, because they're not losing anything handing the ticket over. Now you have to put the registration down. Talk about petty mind. This is the people in power, you know, and you can never get them to solve anything that's maintenance on the property or anything. They just... You're all like battery hens or something, or dairy cattle for these people. People say, oh, you're very cynical. I said, no, I'm just realistic, actually. And the reality has hit me. I was so trusting. I think people in power got there because they're just nice people. Generally, they're not. Another bench here. It's been, what's it called? Lacquered, not lacquered. Oh, it's a reflection bench. Rest a while and admire the view. Recall lost loved ones, four-legged and two. Cherish family and friends, old and new. Make a wish, it may come true. The Holmes family. Was that Sherlock? Or Mandrake, or whatever his brother was. Anyway, that's nice. I've made a wish. It's in my mind. Because there's some people who are watching are quite innocent. So I've made that wish. God, I hope it comes true. I often laugh at myself. I just let these people go by. No rush. Oh, you can walk through the gap there. So I won't mind the gap, I'll actually use it here. See that? Born adventurer. Sir Ranulph Fiennes. Watch your back, mate. ex-SAS. Cuts his fingers off because they were a bit of a nuisance when he got frostbite. As you do. Just use the old penknife, it'll be alright. Bite into his handkerchief and job done. So I'll have to weave my way back now. I've got my little free time that's it's not allotted yet, they haven't got around to that. You know, just that you've had too much chocolate, or you've been eating or you've been flying too many miles in the sky. Yeah, meanwhile these kind of people can fly to some island somewhere, you know, with some dodgy, well, we won't go into that either. It's madness. Let's go back the other way now. Well, let's take the high road now. Eastham Country Park, visitor centre, information and toilets. See, I could divert that way, but I have to get back now. Yeah. Mustn't break any rules, no matter how trivial they are.
Oh, but don't spoil your picture.
Not at all. Not at all. I hope I don't have to pay you commission. I can't afford the fees. Lovely day. Yeah, we need this. So back to my car, Susie, the Suzuki. Little car. It's an old Gits sort of car, isn't it? Who'd have thought? I had all kinds of cars, like including a Riley Kestrel. I was talking to these people at Parkgate, and they had this really nice vintage car. Yeah. New York on his I've been to New York. I wish I had like Little Sutton on my leisure shirt. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Walking around the Big Apple. It's going to the dogs at the moment. Yeah. There's a friend, well, he's on Facebook, and I've been following him. And he's a really keen New Yorker. He's decided he's finally moved to Miami, where he doesn't have to go in a shop where people just help themselves and the owner has to close the shop because of all the criminal activity going on. It's a shame. But I was there in 2015 and it was great. Still a nice place, you know, to visit, etc. But yeah, there's many New Yorkers. I just went in from a motel and I ended up talking in his back kitchen. You know, I've been to a wedding and across the States, just having a chat. Really nice. Yeah. There we are, take a look back. So I won't forget to put the name of that. It's a feature. There's the steps there. They can't quite see them, but there's the gate. There. This area has been people here. There was a ferry here as well at Eastham. It was extremely popular, and it still is, obviously, with the memorial benches and stuff. Family that and a woman whose husband died, and then she left it, her memory. Put it on panoramic now. There you are. It's strange, you put it on that and I appear to be moving quickly, or quicker. It's odd, isn't it? I'm strolling very slowly. Yes, this is where we met, darling. Do you remember? On that bench. Yes, I helped you adjust your leg. And I talked about my stamp collection. They were magical, weren't they, dear? Yes, darling. She spoke like a Dalek. Oh. Yep. That's not far now. You can get back to, I don't know, painting the shed or something, whatever you're going to do. I remember when I bought my first house and there was a shed, and they were obviously very much in love because there were various items inside the shed, but I won't go into the detail. I'll let you imagine. So, nothing wrong with sheds. They can be an escape or whatever you want. Do you remember Out of Town? It was a rustic programme by a guy called Jack Hargreaves, and he used to get old tack, you know, horse tack and stuff, and what's this for, and stuff like that. There's many sort of comics who make this sort of joke, you know, some old guy in a shed, or he's trying some experiment or something like that. Well, that was the original Out of Town. Jack Hargreaves. This was years and years ago. Probably more people watch that than they do the whole of the certain channels now, because they're just the same old crap or repeated. You know, this pipe. We have another one. He's cut something up and he's made a walking stick out of it. Something useful, you know. Why buy one? You know. Yep. Perfect. There's a sanctuary as well in East, what is it now? Eastham. A military sanctuary for veterans. I see the guy there. He does martial arts stuff and that. He's a nice guy, believe me, he's not. Sadly, old Chuck Norris, I never really, but you know, he was a character, wasn't he? And Bruce Lee was around with it, and I didn't, it was okay. But some people were saying, and now I'm looking back at it with fondness, you know, Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris and all these kind of people. So there we are. Right, I've got to go back now. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye-bye now.